Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. The Ethereum chart extends higher. I have made a slight change to the microstructure, but it does not or did not impact really the overall forecast. It's just that now my microstructure basically here, just looking at this bit and the last sideways consolidation that happened here over the weekend, or basically started already on Wednesday, it mirrors basically Bitcoin's microstructure. Remember, on the Bitcoin chart, I was looking for one more high in a wave 5, and this wave 5 could have followed a triangle pattern, and basically that's what we see right now on the Bitcoin chart. Also on the Ethereum chart, I highlighted to you that as long as we are not breaking below that red line, further extensions to the upside are very much likely in an extension of wave 5. The only difference is I assumed maybe wave 4 finished here as it dipped into our trend reversal support zone, which I think at the time was a little lower, but it still triggered it. So maybe some of you used that area to get positioned. The idea is though that this here now possibly unfolded as an Elliott Wave triangle. And that means we had an ABCDE pattern. So something like that: A wave, B wave, C wave, D wave, E wave. It can count quite well as a so-called running triangle. In a running triangle, the B wave can overshoot. That's what we see right now. And then obviously a break above the B wave high is typically the confirmation that the triangle is broken. That's basically happening as we speak. And that's here at 3,530. We're above that level now. And could now, I mean, again, there is no minimum a wave 5 needs to do. The wave 5 is now approaching here that key resistance, 3,590. This is what we see on the 4-hour chart. If we go to the left from 2022 here, this swing high, yeah, which acted as resistance. Okay, so if we now go back, going to the 1-hour chart, this is just something to watch. And then if we can actually get above that level, but I think it's a difficult one to cross, we've got 3,741. I see the potential at one of these two levels to get rejected and start a wave 2. The wave 2 support area is now between $3,005 and $3,266. I would have to adjust it as the price climbs higher. And this is just normal because the wave 2 depends on the length of the wave 1. And the wave 1 basically to the upside, it doesn't seem to be finished. So we have to adjust it together with the price. And then I can only really above $3,741, if we get a convincing break above that level, say that, okay, we're probably not going to get this wave 2 anymore. I always try to prepare you for that you know this possibility exists, because at some point we have to acknowledge that the third wave is already in the making, and maybe the 1-2 was very small, was hidden somewhere here. Yeah, maybe this was the 1-2, but it's just, again, it's too small to be reliable. So, but it's possible in a bullish market. And then we're already in the direct third wave rally, which happens. You know, we had enough wave 2s or 1-2 setups on the chart. I think, you know, this is just not to mess it up really for most people. You don't want to get too small with your positions in a third wave rally. You don't want to get over leveraged. You don't want to get kicked out of your positions. You don't want to lose all your profits by just getting over leveraged and greedy. See, there are just some basics that I always preach. I know people still follow over leveraged and try to short in a bullish market and do all sorts of stuff, which is, in my opinion, unproductive. Just patience is so important. I try to teach that all the time in our membership. The mindset element, the mindset part. You know, trading is not only about mastering the markets, it's about mastering yourself, your emotions. That's just much easier if you don't get over leveraged and don't get greedy. So yeah, but there is still decent upside potential on the ETH chart overall. Okay, if the market makes further pullbacks available, there you go. We already had another pullback here. All right, so we have pullbacks. They are sometimes just shallow, and also here our wave 2 support area recognizes it can be shallow because it's between $3,266 and $3,005. It is basically a shallow support zone. Yeah, it doesn't need to. We don't need to use the lower one. This is the lower support area for the alternative count. I might actually take that off the chart. It's only the alternative anyway, but we need some kind of a bearish alternative. Yeah, just for risk management purposes, really. So yeah, and that's basically at the moment what I'm tracking here on the ETH chart. I don't really have a microstructure for the fifth wave to the upside. We don't have enough data. but it's not so important. I mean, in terms of, okay, direct trend continuation to the upside, it's basically that last swing low that we should be using as main support. It's the E-wave low. This is basically what could basically offer direct support and would also indicate that wave 2 is unfolding. And we're talking here about, I mean, E-wave low would be this one, the end of wave 4. It's 3,367. That is the main level, the invalidation point for further upside in this structure. I could see an alternative perspective that we say wave 1 already finished here, and then we're doing this, A wave down, overshooting B wave, C wave down. That's possible as well. Yeah, doesn't make a great difference though in terms of practical application, and I don't think there's a way of knowing the difference either. So support is where it is. The next resistance areas are very clear, and the micro support level should be clear as well. That should be everything you need really. And overall, it's a bullish market, and I only have to change the structure of the chart below $3,005. Then the chart would require a bit of a reinterpretation. That's my update about Ether. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.